I'm gonna set this right here so I can open this beverage. This is by far one of the most special towns, maybe in the whole motherfucking world, but definitely in the United States of America. Tell you what, shit. I am in Pagosa Springs, and this place is so amazing. So last time, and I don't even know much about this place. I just discovered a couple lakes I could be swimming in right now, which perhaps I should be, but I wanted to come right here. If you come the opposite direction, right, I'm coming a different direction than I came last time, but if you come from the east coast, you come over a mountain, Wolf Creek resort area, and then the main drag comes right into here, and then bam, there's a river running right through the whole middle of town. And next to the river, there's hot springs. Boom, 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 everywhere, hot springs. And looks like there's a little construction going on down there. A new hotel, and looks like they're redoing one. And then the town expands out more, and just in all directions, everything's so beautiful and pristine. It's at 8,000 feet. How does this thing work? I do not know how to open this newfangled can. Oh, shit. All right, there you go. Is that... I don't know. What do you do with this thing? Do you rip it off? I don't know. Sure gets in the way. Anyway, I'm gonna get this shit together here and show you around this incredible town. See, oh, the other side. Okay, I get it. It slides. Ugh, God. All right, I'll leave that there. Let's turn this camera around. See this lovely lady coming out of the water down here. Those are hot springs. Hot springs. River. And I can swim right there in one place. But look at this river. Right through the middle of town. And it's an old town with a great history. Got some old whiskey bars and just, I mean, this place reminds me in some ways of Lake Tahoe. It's just so charming, so beautiful, so clean, active people. Anyway, let's go walk around. And then the town behind me is really cool too. I could just take my word for it. If you walk around back there, it's a really cool old town. But for now, let's just walk down to the river and take a look at these hot springs. The water looks like it's a little murkier than usual. Like there was just some rain, which there probably was. So there's a little runoff in there. Oh, but look at this place. My goodness, it is just... Oh, and then of course my favorite thing, right? Because they're not assholes here. Oh, 2 hours free parking. But pretty much they don't care. You can spend 4, 5, 6 hours here pretty easily. No one's gonna notice. I haven't seen anybody patrol this. Oh. So let's go listen to the sound of the water. Oh man, I just keep seeing groups of wild horses. I've seen half dozen groups of wild horses. I really look forward to someday sorry, here. I look forward to being a better photographer down the road and figuring out how to use my cameras better, and then same with videos. Learning how to edit will be cool. But Yeah, look at this place. I'm gonna go put my feet in one of these springs. But yeah, there's hot springs everywhere. It's a good looking dog. You bet. Look at this guy. Look at those markings. Oh, what's up, buddy? How's it going? Oh, yeah. All right. Oh, let's look at the fish. Rainbow trout, brown trout, brook trout, cutthroat, native trout, humpback chub, bonny-tailed chub, Colorado pike minnow, and the razorback sucker. No one wants to be a razorback sucker. All right. Yeah, and then down here, see this water is just, see this water flowing? It's just flowing and it's warm, mineral water, drifting down into the river, warming up the river a little bit. This is so cool. Look at this. Free hot tub. Free hot tub, free hot tub, free hot tub. Over there, free hot tub. Down there, they monopolize it. There's a hotel that monopolizes it a little bit. They got their own little hot tub that you can only access through their hotel. And then, yeah, it'd be interesting to see what's going on down further down. Perhaps the hotels down there are finding this, you know, maybe there's some stuff like this there, but look up the river here, right? So beautiful, and everywhere there's hot springs pouring into this. It is just a dream. A dream. Like, thank you, nature. Thank you, nature. Thank you, statistical probabilities of life on Earth. Thank God for single-cell organisms mutating. Look at what they did for us. Oh. All right. Let's see how this feels on my feet. This is right where it's coming in, is it? Oh. Oh, yeah. That's hot. Oh, that feels good. Oh my God, this is so great. Funny thing is, it smells a little minerally, but it feels really good. And the word is that it's, you know, they're healthy and all that, you know. Oh, that's nice on my feet. Woo! Yeah, that's probably 95 degrees. 95-degree water. Question is, am I motivated to have a hot tub and a swim? I don't know. Sure does feel good on my feet. I could see a foot bath. Let's do a foot bath. Yeah. My feet will enjoy that. Crocs sure do work great, don't they? For going in and out of the water, and for traveling and driving. And look here, I'll turn it around. Oh my God, this place is so great. I wonder, it's not moving too much. I wonder how the temperature is here. Oh yeah, still warm. Oh, that's lovely. It's the hardest part, huh? Walking out when there's stepping between the stones. Yeah. This place is so beautiful. It's crazy. Every town should be so lucky.
What?
Every town should be so lucky.
Yeah, every town, not a city, no cities. I'm over cities.
Yeah, not a lot of good happens in cities.
Nope, it certainly doesn't. Obviously, not much good happens in the river either. I'm going back in this state.
The free hot tub.
Exactly, a nice free hot tub. That one's warmer.
Yeah, I'm enjoying a nice foot bath. I tell you what. All right. Good times. Yeah, this is one of those towns. Once you come here once, you got to come back to it. Some places you just got to come back to.
My sister lives here, so I come here quite a bit.
Lucky guy. Where do you live?
Virginia Beach.
Oh, nice. That's nice.
Yep, I guess. Human.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not bad.
Are you from around here?
No, I live in Hawaii. You know that town that burned down? You don't know about that? Well, that's where I'm from, anyway. The lovely town of Lahaina. Well, I still don't have a home, per se, although they're putting me up. And
Taking a little vacation.
my daughter's going to school on the East Coast, finally. It's taken a few years because she's been distracted, and it seems like a good time since the town burned down. So she's on the East Coast right now, getting ready for her first semester. And she's super lonely and sad, and, you know, because she lived a sheltered life in Maui for, you know, her whole life. And to move to New Jersey and live alone all of a sudden is like it's a shock to her. So I'm driving out there, and I'm going to drive her up to Maine, and we're going to enjoy nature like this. Beautiful stuff. And hopefully I'll get her in a better headspace and spend some time with her. I'm just lucky my daughter wants to hang out with me. Like, how many daughters don't have any time for them at all? So I'm just, yeah, well, she's in Jersey. I'm gonna pick her up there. We're gonna go up. I know a couple spots in Maine I really want to show her that are cool like this, you know.
Like this or like
Just really beautiful. Like, there's this one beach town called Lincolnville Beach. It's amazing. And then Camden's really nice. And then right outside of the end of the Appalachian Trail is Baxter State Park. And you don't even need to go in the park. Right outside is this Togue Pond. Free parking all day. Barbecue pit. And the pond is 5 feet deep, 1 mile by 2 miles. It's a giant swimming pool. And I'm just going to hang out with her there all day and just swim and listen to nature. You know what I mean? What? Yeah. I started in Oakland, California yesterday morning.
Wow.
Yeah. I know, pretty good, huh? I just did 1,200 miles. I just did 1,200 miles in 2 days. So, yeah.
like 40 hours around there.
You know, that's a pretty good estimate. It's going to be across the United States. It's going to be like 35 to 40 hours, and then going back probably 35, 40. It's about that. I do, yeah.
So you do something like
No. Well, yeah, I flew there. Yeah. But I didn't move there. But yeah, I flew there and rented that car, and I got a free upgrade. I always rent the compact or economy cars, and like 70% of the time, the guy's just like, "You want a free upgrade?" Oh, okay. And so you always pay the least possible, and you get a better car half the time. And if you get stuck with the economy or the compact car, it gets 45 miles to the gallon, and that saves you a lot of money. And it's a car that no cops look at like, let's hassle that guy. Like, you don't look like a rich guy or a drug dealer. And then also nobody wants to rob you because the compact car doesn't say I'm rich. Right? So it's the perfect like low pro, and then I can sleep in any parking lot. It just looks like a car that, why would you bother it? You know, it's just another, it's brand new, but yeah, that's my strategy anyway. I've done this is my third time. I'll be sleeping in my car till I get to my daughter's house probably, unless I get weak. But I'm trying to be tough. Yeah. I slept last night on the extraterrestrial highway, hoping to see one, but I didn't. It's in Nevada, yeah. Just north of Vegas. Right on the other side of the mountain range from Area 51, yeah. I thought I saw in the distance maybe some weird strobe lights, but they were like 15 miles out, so I don't know. But I figure that's where Area 51 was, so maybe they were having some paranoia. What's that? Yeah. You can sleep anywhere. The roads are littered with people that are pulled over because they're about to pass out. You know what I mean? When you drive cross country, and you never see cops anywhere, let alone hassling anybody. Although they do like to hassle truckers for some reason. And if you talk to truckers, they'll just excoriate cops for they got no opportunity, right? The truckers parking lot at the rest stop will be full. And so the next exit, they'll pull off on the side of the exit, and they'll be sleeping. And then, for no good reason, a cop will just come up and start bugging them. And it's like, I talk to truckers. I spend time in rest stops. But yeah, that's one of my pet peeves. Rest stops that don't have enough parking for truckers, because they are kind of like our backbone of our country, right? It's like the least we can do for them is have a parking spot.
Yep, some eggs and stuff definitely say do not, no trucking, no parking and whatnot.
Are you gonna get in?
I'm not sure.
It's really nice, trust me.
I mean,
I've got my feet in. It's pretty nice. And then the river's pretty nice too.
yeah, no, I need to get in there. That was my plan, but
Like to get in here or the river?
both. But I'm starting to become a sissy. Ooh, that's pretty
I
cool.
think I'm gonna go back to the river.
Look at that hot water.
Figure out what you're doing without taking my phone.
Like another 30 minutes? 30 minutes.
That's it. It's good to see you guys not hanging out on your cell phones together. It'll rot your brain. They're rotting kids' brains. Awesome.
I'm not getting a.
Yeah, it's hard being so young looking, isn't it?
I'm not gonna get a phone with cell phone service because I have one with email, but I'm not getting a phone with cell phone service until I turn 16.
And even then, leave it in your car. Have you heard in LA, and they should have done it at the very beginning, in every school. But the LA County School District just banned cell phones from schools. Should have been done in every school, everywhere, and every job everywhere 20 years ago. Like our country would produce 25% more tomorrow if we just told everyone you got to leave your phone in your car. Yeah. But it used to be, if you had an emergency at school, you used the school phone, you called your mom. If she got an emergency, she calls the office and they send someone to get you. You don't need to be texting them live all day. Or yeah. And that's the thing that all the kids say, I'm bored. Like, yeah, so what? It's good for you. Maybe your mind will think about something normal. Yeah. But it is kind of mean of the adult population, right? We give them cell phones. Most parents don't even give a damn. They give them to their kids at 2, and they're on their phone, and their kids are on their phone, and then 20 years later, like, I don't know why my kids are so screwed up. Yeah.
Julian says that. I do not say that.
If he was a normal person in today's world that had their phone on him, an addict, he'd be on it right here. He'd be in the water with it. That's what everyone else is doing. Yeah, I do too. And they're radioactive. If you ever watch videos, like they test them half an inch away from you, but when you press them against your head, it's like 10 times more radiation, and it's super unhealthy levels. And no one even thinks about that. But if you read the booklet that comes with your phone, it tells you exactly how much radiation is being emitted. But that measurement is a ½ inch away from the phone, right? And so when you see someone jamming it against their ear, yeah, I think that's what I do too. Yeah, I'm pretty skeptical of these phones.
Is that why you have a really old one?
Oh, this is the cheapest iPhone.
That C $150?
I've been making YouTube videos, so, and I don't have any skills. I just shoot the video and then upload it, and so I'm going back to school so I can learn some skills. But and I need better cameras. Oh yeah, I have 5,200. I started when the pandemic happened. There's two people that don't work that make money. It's comedians and social media people. So during the pandemic, I started doing stand-up comedy, and I started a YouTube channel because I wouldn't mind making money either way.
So do you make money from your YouTube channel?
Well, good question. I'm not monetized, but I could be if they had customer service. I can't figure out how to monetize, right?
Do you go to your, do you have YouTube stocks or whatever? If you go into that, it will show you how much money you make.
No, I don't. You don't make money until they approve you into the program. It's not automatic. You have to apply. You got to get an AdSense account. No, I've got more than 1 million. I have 1.1 million views. They don't give a damn about me. I even drove to YouTube in San Bruno just to see if they had customer service. And nope, they got security guards though. No customer service. They're afraid of people. But my
I'm jamming them.
That's great. Jam them somewhere else. Get in the water and jam them.
Okay.
I'm about to jam it out of here.
That's what happens when his head's full of rocks. You know? So beautiful. Look at this. What if this was your town? You know, middle of town. Free parking, river running through it, free hot tubs everywhere. That's just a hot tub. Oh, wait. There's a hot tub. There's a hot tub. Guy drinking light beer from Millie. Gotta love that. There's a hot tub. They're just everywhere. This is the most amazing thing, this place. It is pretty spectacular.
You seen the big one over there? You want to see the mother one?
No.
Okay, so go down this path
Okay.
where that new hotel's being built.
Yeah, there's a big one.
There's a bridge. You can't go in it. It's too hot. So all these ones over there
Yeah.
are all, it's the mother spring, and those ones are all hot jetted in from there, I believe.
Oh, and they're too hot.
Well, that one over there is too hot. They can't even measure. There's signs on it. Go read about it.
Okay.
They can't measure the depth of it. It was so hot. You can't go in it. It's too
Wow.
hot to go in.
Wow.
2 people died at one point going trying to swim across it or something.
Oh my God. Interesting. I didn't know about that. Yeah, there's so much to know about this town that I don't know. All I know is I pulled in here one day and was amazed.
This is the first thing you come here?
Second time. I drove over the pass 2 years ago and then just pulled in this parking lot and spent a whole day here.
Yeah.
It was just immediately, it's like immediate, I'm in love with this town.
Yeah.
And that was when I said, I got to come back.
Yeah.
So, but now I'm showing the world.
Nice.
Yeah.
They're all going to come here.
Well, I'm showing them all the places. There's so many. And you know, they still got to get off the couch, and most people don't do that anymore. That's the thing. All the rewards are for the people who just get off their couch, you know? And so many people, there's going to be a lot of people in the world, but they're all going to be on their couch. So you can go hiking, and you'll barely see anybody.
Yeah, right. You see a lot more than you used to.
All right. What's your name?
Brian.
Brian? Yeah. Nice to meet you. I'm Craig. Craig-Bradley.
Nice to meet you, Craig.
Good to meet you, Brian. Good talking to you, brother.
Hope your YouTube takes off.
Oh, thanks, man. And good job being a really good dad.
Thanks, man.
That kid's lucky to have you in his life.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, truth is easy. And I can remember it. Have a good one, brother.
You too, buddy.
All right. All right, well, I am just love this place. So yeah, it's one of those places, you know, you come here and you're like, oh man, I gotta come back to this place. That's special. Now there's, oh, I should point that out. One of those, pardon me for being impatient about visitor centers, but they're usually pretty useless. They just try to get you to spend money. And that one, it's not open late. It's not like a rest stop. All right, well, let's go check out. I wonder, well, that's kind of interesting. So maybe below the super, super hot one that you'll die in, maybe the river's just like really warm and quite inviting, because the river is cold. Oh, look at these fellas. Ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice to see the young people enjoying themselves.
Thank you.
My pleasure. Aloha. All right, good times. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Oh, you're almost there. All right. Oh, look at that one. People were in that one last time I was here. But see, and this is all like a place you got to pay to use. You know, like a swimming pool, which they have as well. That might be a nice day pass. Wonder if I'll be here tomorrow morning. Oh, hot tub. And I'm guessing the hot tubs probably just use spring water. Why would they need to heat up water when they've got all this water available? Isn't this lovely? Yeah, all the hot tubs are spring water. Isn't that interesting? So I've never been down this path this far. This is, oh look, another like hot tub over there. Spring, I didn't know all those. Oh, and then up there, that must be the one. Is it maybe right there? I don't know. We'll see. We'll keep looking. That's an interesting property. I sure would have fun over there. I might have to do a day pass in the morning if I'm here. Oh wow, look at that hot tub. That big hot tub. All those people right there. That's a big one. 1, 2, 3. Wow, 4, 5, 6. 6 hot tubs. Oh, 7. Fed by 8. Wow, all fed by the springs. Interesting. I'll tell you what. Oh, and look at this nice park. Riverfront Park. Awesome. Some electric charging stations. If you do make it this far with an electric car, you're definitely going to need one of those. Centennial Park. Oh, and a place to get in and out of the river. Isn't that nice? All right. So where is the death chamber? Is it that one? It might be that one over there where no one is in the water. But that seems dangerous. Where's the one he spoke of? Maybe. But see, people walk across and their feet are in that water. I'm confused. Maybe just right here somewhere. Look at the rocks, yeah? All the minerals in the water. So there's a mother spring of some sort. Interesting. Whoa, look at that. Look at that. That's pretty intense. It's like a little bit of Yosemite right there. All that sulfur. Pretty amazing looking back. Look at that. Imagine if that was your town. Let's see. Look, there's just hot tub, 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 hot tub. So many hot tubs. Hey, do you know of the, I heard of a place where the water's too hot, it's killed people. Do you know where that is?
Right there.
It is right there?
Yeah, it's like one of the top ones over here.
Yeah, it's like
It-
Right over here somewhere.
Oh, okay. Thank you. The guy over there told me about it, and I'm like, where is it?
I don't know. We didn't last for very long though. We're in it for 5 minutes and that's about it.
All right. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Wow, it would be interesting to become a user of the Springs Resort for a day. I think I might need to do that down the road. Not today, but with my daughter, that would be fun, wouldn't it? Kind of like a spa day, except it's just mineral hot baths all day.
Oh, are those more?
Oh my goodness. Anyway, thanks for letting me show this all to you guys. This is my favorite town, or one of my favorite towns. I mean, it's just so special. Then, whoa, what's going on over there? What's in those domes? And they're in the park, right? So that's interesting. Gotta love it. Oh, look, and they're constructing new hot tubs here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Holy cow. Interesting. Maybe that's where it's too hot. I don't know. Do you know where the too hot spot is? Some spot that's too hot that people die down? Okay. Trying to figure it out.
Maybe. Try it.
No, no. I just want to avoid it. I just want to know where it is.
You get $5 to try.
Are you always this funny or just on Tuesdays? Have a good one. All right. So maybe, yeah, I don't know. Maybe there's some space up there that, or maybe, I don't know. Doesn't matter. All right. My face is way less interesting looking than everything around me. I feel obligated to put my face on here, but I kind of wish I didn't. Because what's in front of me is so beautiful. Anyway, now you know why I love Pagosa Springs so much. And there's so much more to learn about this place. I assure you. Hey, good to see you guys. Have a great day. Where is that spot, by the way?
Down there. You go down there?
I was just looking for.
Go this way. Keep going down this. We're going to, if you want to see it again.
Is it right below that?
No. Keep going straight. Go
Oh, it's up here.
Yeah,
I'll
it's
show you.
man, it's like nobody usually near it.
Yeah, it's super hot. Smell it.
Oh, you can smell it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
all
just
the-
my
all the-
butt.
Yeah, that's
Just kidding.
It's my butt.
I've been eating a lot of eggs lately.
Yeah, there you go.
That's funny.
Nah, ain't mine.
They're really expanding. So this is all the Springs Resort, like another Springs Resort.
Some of these, man, I bet you they have like private baths and stuff. They have like
Oh.
in their rooms and stuff. That get pumped
Oh
in there.
yeah. I wonder what the day pass
It's not-
cost
it's not- I
is
think it's like $80 to get in there.
for a day.
Yeah, my sister we can get free pass. So we haven't done it.
So then that would beg the question: how much is the most affordable room?
I have no idea.
And would
I
that
used to
make
be
it all
Airbnb.
worthwhile if it was 120 for a room? 130.
It came with a free pass, something maybe.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah,
if
the
that's
free
how much
pass would-
it is.
Oh, and they got like the accessories. I love accessories.
And it's amazing how many more hot tubs they're building just for this spring water.
Man, all this was not even there when we came last.
Yeah, it's all new. It's crazy.
This place is gonna be booming.
And this is the mother spring?
That's like all of you.
Interesting.
Go check it out.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, it looks pretty gnarly. Looks like Yosemite. Looks like a...
Where you been there?
I have, but briefly. When I was 20, I rode a bicycle across the United States and went through there. Well, I did it 3 times. I was 20, 22, and 23. Whoa, so this is the death pool.
People were gone and died.
Oh my God, interesting. Do not enter, do not enter.
Very nice.
Wow, oh, and a plaque.
The plaque, the other one's over there that tells you a little more about it.
Okay,
I think tells you about like the
I'll go.
Pelican stuff.
I'm gonna go hit that plaque.
Do you think, man?
I've been doing like history from rest stops, from all the plaques at rest stops, because there's always a story there that's from the local area that you're never gonna hear anywhere else. You know, like the first family that settled here. You know, Brian, right? What's your name? Good name, Brian Levi. Good to meet you guys. Wow, look at that, huh? Look at that. Intense. So this will kill you. This is the mother spring. Wow, I'm learning so much this time. I didn't know it. Whoo, stinky. Stinky like rotten eggs or sulfur. Okay, let's go check out the plaque. Let's read the plaque. Where's the plaque? Where's the plaque? Oh, maybe it's that other plaque that we just walked by. Oh, they're all around. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, so we'll go hit this plaque. See what we can, unless there's a bigger one somewhere that I'm not seeing. Interesting. All right. Well, let's see what these plaques say. And then we'll wind this video up. I think you had a chance to see this beautiful place. All right, here we go. A bit of educational information. The spring you are standing in front of has been dubbed the Mother Spring. The Mother Spring is at a constant temperature ranging from 120 to 140 degrees Fahrenheit, depending upon the season. This spring provides the resort with the unique ability to use geothermal water for heating, which elevates the sustainability beyond what most of the other LEED buildings are capable of. This building is the first LEED green-built hotel in Colorado and only one of 13 in the nation as of 2009. To be built to this gold standard, what is LEED? This acronym stands for Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design. This program is a green building rating system developed by the U.S. Green Building Council, USGBC, in 1998 to provide a suite of standards for environmentally sustainable construction. LEED was created to accomplish the following: sustainable sites, promote integrated whole building design practices, recognize environmental leadership in the building industry, stimulate green competition, raise consumer awareness of green building benefits, transform the building market, define green building by establishing a common standard of measurement. Kind of like this shirt I'm wearing, it represents the only zero waste restaurant in the state of Hawaii, probably one of the only in the country, and now it's gone. Anyway, the rating system addresses 6 major areas: water efficiency, energy and atmosphere, materials and resources, indoor environmental quality, and innovation and design process. Pretty cool. Indoor environmental quality. That's kind of cool because when we put in a rug with pollutants in it, and there's a lot of construction products that aren't really healthy for us, right? So hey, there you go, a bit of educational information. Read this sign before you step in there, because if you do, it's gonna kill you. Don't die. Oh my goodness. And so it's summer, so it's probably 140 degrees right now. Sure is pretty, that color of blue. And so this new hotel right here and all these buildings are built at this new standard, and I assume that one will be too if it's the same company, which I wouldn't be surprised. So that is an incentive, isn't it, to come visit the most beautiful little town in the world, almost. I mean, in one of them, and stay in a place that is built with leadership in environmental design. They are leading the way here, just like Moku Roots was doing. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. Killer though. Who doesn't love a good hot tub? Aloha. Yeah, I gotta figure out how to sneak into this place, huh? I wonder if everyone has a wristband. $80. That's a lot of money. Oh, sorry about that. I ate some burritos earlier. Oh, I'm terrible. Okay. I was referring to the stinky smell coming from the... I just can't even believe how many hot tubs there are. But $80 a day? I don't know if it's $80 a day special. I'd be happy to use those free ones over there. And look, I'll just look at it like I'm getting paid $80 to use the free hot tubs. That's rough. That's rough. All right, well, it's nice to get out of the car and walk around. Next is a mountain pass, and then the low-lying areas of Colorado. There's a big valley where the Rio Grande goes through. There's a fort out there. Some small towns. I think the town of Pueblo. So anyway, you won't see any of that. If I drive tonight, there'll be a lot of stuff we miss, but that's okay. You're always going to have to miss a lot of stuff if you're driving across the United States. No way you could pull off and take pictures and make a video of everything you would want to, because there's just, so much. Like, you'd be amazed how many, state park, recreational areas, museum, what else? A lot of museums. And think about it. It's a common ploy of the small town. We're gonna make a museum, and that's gonna make people want to come stop in our town, and then maybe they'll want to buy some other stuff, right? So it's just funny how many small towns, have a museum and advertisements for it out on the road, trying to distract you away from what you're doing. See if they can get some foot traffic in their town and get a little business. Of course, seems like all the small towns, on all these highways I drive, all these highways were the prominent highways in the past, right? So now, once all the interstates were built by Eisenhower, 70, 80, 10, 90, all that stuff. You know, like Route 66. Route 66 died because people stopped traveling on it, right? And so did every other road, right? And there's old, broken down motels in every town, it seems like, anyway. But it's all looks like, you know, remnants of Route 66. There's that stuff is just everywhere. Man, I might just put this camera away, jump in that hot tub. Maybe should I bring you with me? No, I'm just kidding. I think you've seen probably pretty close to enough of this place. At least enough to. Oh, look at this! Look at this pavilion. Pavilion with a barbecue. Good place to make a mess.
Yes.
Better than your house. River walk. River information. Interesting. So interesting. Tubing. River mileage. 2-mile stretch. All right. But I mean, look at this beautiful pathway. It goes on for a couple miles, and the river is to be interacted with. Oh, this walking around is good for me. So, but yeah, I assure you, like, I'm just scratching the surface here. That's how killer this town is. Oh, and they've probably got cool music festivals and, you know, cultural stuff going on all the time. It's awesome, because the spirit of the people in the mountains, you know, is always rock solid, right? Towns like this, people are rugged, they're reliable, they have great dogs. Mountain town people always have great dogs, you know. I'll tell you what. What a town. Anyway, I just love this town so much. It is 8,000 feet. So, good for you if you're an athlete. If you're an athlete and you like do some high altitude training, hang out here. It's a sweet truck. Look at that beast. It's a beast. All right, I'd hate to have to park a truck like that. Look at this snazzy car I got. My free upgrade. $30 a day. The Mazda 3. Now, if you're wondering why it seems like I'm putting a little extra mustard on this, because you know I am, it's because right now I am Sky Active. Sky Active G Craig right now. If you didn't know, if you're wondering why, you know, it looks like I got a little wind in my sails, it's because I'm currently Sky Active. So, got that going for me. All right, look at this. This is a pretty cool view. Gotta love the lines, right? The fence post, the river, the sky. So cool. Well, gee whiz, what am I gonna do now? I should just get in the car and keep on rocking. I'm tempted to try to go all the way to Texas. I really would like to visit Austin and Waco, and I don't know. I'm sure there'll be a couple other things along the way that I discover or find, whatever. When I rode a bicycle across the United States 35 years ago, in the summer of '89, I've mentioned this. Everybody I met in Texas said, "You gotta go to Austin. That's the best place in Texas." So of course I've always wanted to go there for that reason. But then also, of course, there's a lot of comedy there, including Joe Rogan's place and There's open mic comedy every night of the week, so almost any day I show up there. You know, if I get lucky, I'll show up at like 3. 2 hours later, I'll be doing some open mic comedy, and then I'll do another one that night, and then get out of town right after that. That'd be sweet. Oh, question is, should I make fun of Joe Rogan if I do jokes at his place? Because I'd like to. Joe Rogan in his fucking skinny jeans with holes in them. Oh my God. It is the worst. And it's really funny now because all the young people, they are over that stupid shit. They're wearing baggy pants like normal people should wear. Way more comfortable. They look better on everybody. But, you know, there's a bunch of old men still, 30, 40, 50, 60 years old. They haven't gotten the memo. They're still wearing their stupid skinny pants, which is basically spandex, like painted to look like jeans. It's gross. But that's Joe Rogan in his tight clothes. Thing is, I'm fat now, but when I was in shape, you figure out real quick, when you're in really good shape, you can wear a dark, oversized t-shirt and women are going to be able to see through that shit, right? You don't need to show people you have muscles. If you have them, they show themselves, right? They're noticeable no matter how much you try to cover them up. You know what I mean? Just like my chubbiness is noticeable and that I can't cover it up. But yeah, that'd be fun. That'd be like the perfect, God, that'd be the best. So yeah, if I get on stage at Joe Rogan's, I will do some jokes directed at Joe. Because what an idiot too. Why would he fucking move to Texas? He's a dope smoker. That's like one of the only places in the country you can get arrested and thrown in jail for possession, for smoking. I mean, and his show sucks now because he can't smoke weed with people because, you know, they come in and arrest him for it. Anyway, let's hope things change in this next election. Let's hope all these red states turn blue as much as is possible. And let's hope they start passing some laws to protect women's rights and their health. Oh my God. It's unbelievable. I can't believe anybody would vote for laws that kill women. Scores, like nearly 30,000 women were murdered by black market abortions every year before 1970, including 1970, right? Why would we want to thrust all that death upon our sisters and daughters and moms? And if you're a fucking Jesus freak that thinks that that's what God wants and that women need to be punished if they want to get an abortion, eye for an eye, you're a fucking idiot. You're just a fucking idiot. You're a devil worshiper that calls himself a Christian. It's so sad. And there's a lot. That's who all these men are that are voting for Trump. They want to punish you women. Good luck meeting a woman. Anyway, I'd much rather be looking for a smart, income-earning, book-reading woman who votes for her own rights not to be taken away. Not to mention, you know, a vote for Republican is a vote for mass shootings, for kids to be murdered, right? It's what it is a vote, literally for. We have 2 mass shootings a day in our country because of Republican gun laws, plain and simple. My God. And the environment, you know, they've been just fucking the environment right in the ear hole for the last, well, forever, but especially since Al Gore pointed out the obvious truth, and then they just ignored it and just fucked this planet up even worse than it ever was. Republicans, right? If you're a dope smoker and you vote for Republican, you're a fucking moron. They're the ones who want to criminalize weed, who did criminalize weed, who criminalized drugs, who did the war on drugs, who locked up millions of people for possession of a little bit of marijuana. That's all Republican bullshit laws, is what that is. Oh, anyway. It is so sad. I can't even believe anyone would vote to murder our wholesome, beautiful American women, our sisters, our daughters, our moms, our nieces. I mean, it's abhorrent and it's offensive. And yeah, I don't know any people like that. Thank God. It's the coolest discovery when you realize all your old friends, none of them are that fucking stupid to believe a fucking con artist traitor, a liar, a thief, a rapist, just the lowest of the low, and just a wholesale dumb shit. He's so stupid, he doesn't know what the word asylum means. He's so stupid, he asked someone to define DEI. Diversity, equity, inclusion. It's so hard to comprehend being that stupid. But he's always, in the past, he thought he got good at acting smart with all his money. People would give him the benefit of the doubt. He thought he could act smart, use a big word once in a while, talk about how he was rich. And, yeah, but the emperor wears no clothes. And he stands naked before us all with no brains, no morals, no ethics, no rules, no intelligence, no vocabulary. And yeah, so I pray Kamala wins and we get our America's first PILF president I'd like to fool around with. Although I'm sure women have been calling, man presidents that and stuff like that and having those conversations for a long time. But now we get to. I'd like to think I'm the one that invented that phrase, but of course I didn't. I'm sure there's, lots of other people having the same thought at the same time, right? And I don't think that's a total, yeah, it sounds misogynistic or a little rude, but, who doesn't like a compliment about their looks, right? And I don't think Kamala would be bummed out to hear that men thought she was attractive. And of course, if my history teacher told me that, that's why Abe Lincoln won, because the women thought he was so handsome, which he was kind of ugly. But, maybe with his rugged way, tall man, chopping wood. But that was the story I was told, in grade school. It was one of the reasons Lincoln got elected was because women loved him. And they told their husbands, you got to vote for him, because they couldn't vote, right? Anyway. Gotta love it. Oh, it's amazing how good cameras pick up light when there's almost no more light left, right? It's getting pretty dark, actually. But it's just totally illuminated. I love these cell phones, these cell phone cameras. And that's the Wolf Pass or whatever. Wolf Creek Resort is 20 miles away, basically, roughly. Over the pass there, that's where I'm headed. Anyway. It's just so fun to hang out with you. I'm all alone on the road, I don't got nobody to talk to. I need to set this up in my car so I can turn it on and have conversations with you guys again while I'm driving. And maybe I'll purposely do it when I'm starting to get loopy, just to embarrass myself. Someone said they thought it was funny, but it is totally embarrassing. I become my mind just devolves when I after enough driving and not enough sleep and more driving, and yeah, I start yelling, singing songs, trying to stay awake. It's embarrassing. Anyway, shoots. Well, this was really fun because we got to learn all about that hotel and the mother spring. Dangerous. It almost seems like they should protect it even more. Like maybe build that rock wall up a little higher. I don't know. But anyway, what's next on my trip? And what was just before me? I told you about all those animals I saw. That was cool. I just made a video from one rest stop. The first halfway decent one, with a really clean bathroom, was in Colorado, of course, right? They all suck in Nevada. They all suck in Utah. They all suck in Arizona. California's not very good at it. But Colorado, they do a pretty good job. Not the best, but pretty good. And then that's just an indication of things to come. I'm going to see a lot of really nice ones after this state. There's some really good rest stops out there, I've been passing the post office, and I'm not taking pictures of the post offices, but I do plan on future trips or maybe coming back I'll stop because it's a lot of stopping, a lot of post offices. But I would like to have pictures of all the post offices I see. I think that might be a good coffee table picture book, you know, and amongst others that I could do since I'm out on the road already. Oh, those hearts are very endearing. I tell you what, not used to that kind of, not used to affection. Anyway, what a good time this is. Pagosa Springs kicks ass. Here, you don't need to see my face. Look at this place, huh? Imagine, hi ladies. Imagine pulling into this town, finding this giant, look at this parking space. Parking spaces everywhere. Free. They say 2 hours, but last time I was here, I parked here all day long. Nobody checked, so. But yeah, this is the shit I live for, right? All the best things in life are free. Hello. Right? Doesn't cost any money. Get down there. Look at that guy. He's about to get in the water. Oh, he's getting in the hot tub. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Anyway. How about this place, huh? How about this place? All right. And I'm real curious now, how much? Is it like $400 a night or $200, or what's the cheapest room at that hotel? Would be a number I would like to know. In case I'd like to consider it someday. I'd like to know what the damages would be, because it would be nice. I mean, if it's $80 for a pass all day, that begs the question, how much is a room? You know, which would give you a free pass, right? So, and last time I was here 2 years ago, right up this way, there's a big park area, and in that park area they have concerts, like a lot of cool mountain towns. This is the kind of cool mountain town where musicians would want to come and play, right? Regardless of what the money was, right? They would just want to come, like Lake Tahoe. Like so many good bands come through Lake Tahoe because they want to go there and play, right? It's so special. But shoots, bada boots. Good times. Good times. Had by all. All right, it's funny. I gotta tell you this. When I'm driving, because I love this so much, like our country's so beautiful. Even like the ugly stuff is beautiful, right? All of Utah, Arizona, New Mexico, the corner of Colorado is just sand. It's funny, there's all this talk in the world about how, you know, we're gonna run out of sand, and they're mining the sand out of riverbeds and all that. If you ever drive through freaking Nevada, Utah, Arizona, New Mexico, southern Colorado, I imagine some of Texas, like that's all you see is sand. Like we have enough sand for a million years right here. Like it's amazing. That's all that you see when you look out for hundreds of miles. It's just sand. Anyway, like literally we have states where the whole state is just the raw materials to make concrete. Every aspect of everything you see is just raw concrete. Anyway, it just trips me out because there's all this excessive mining going on of sand. It's like, why don't they just take it from the place where there's so much no one would ever miss it? Anyway, look, there's a little old bar down there. See that? Right there. That's probably like a 100-year-old cowboy bar. And on the other side of these buildings is a mission. But yes, I recommend, if you're looking for a place that's awesome, right in the middle of the country, smack dab in the middle, a little to the left, is Pagosa Springs. It's funny because Durango gets all the attention, doesn't it? And it's right next door, which is cool and all, but I mean, and then, like I said, man, I stumbled on these two lakes. I could have just jumped in there and swam. Look, the people were recreating in them. It didn't look like they had a public pier to go into them. So that's just another aspect. And there's just all stuff all around here. It's very reminiscent of Lake Tahoe. And you know, there is they got some pine trees, so there's some smell. It's not quite as nice a smell as Lake Tahoe area, but it's pretty nice. Whereas when I get to Maine, it's gonna smell like nothing. There's no pine trees, or they don't have an odor. I don't know. It's weird. So yeah, shoots. I just went to a dispensary here. They wouldn't let me in. The only dispensary so far in the world is the Sanctuary that will let me go in there, do a live video. I mean, you know, just celebrate it. It's so weird how there's one dispensary that's all too happy, and then all the rest of them are like, oh, no way, we couldn't do that. Oh, like you could tell they're thinking like, oh no, we'd lose our license if we did that. But anyway, yeah, what a fun trip. That swim in Donner Lake was so nice. I would have loved to have driven down 89 into Lake Tahoe, but that is a pretty big excursion. It would have taken several hours away. So far, I've gone 1,200 miles in 36 hours, I guess. I started yesterday morning at Oakland Airport, and I'm now Pagosa Springs, Colorado, which is in the middle of the state at the bottom, pretty close to the New Mexico border, which I think is where I'm going to start heading, so I can go all the way straight down to Texas and then do a V back up to New Jersey. It's stupid of me. It's punishing, but I do want to see this place. I would love to make a video both of Waco, the David Koresh place, if there's anything to even look at, and then the other interesting thing in Waco is the surf. I think Kelly Slater has a surf ranch, you know, where they have, you know, big wave pools, and maybe I could learn how to surf. I still don't know how. It's still on my list of things to do. I'm gonna try to go to a cemetery and track down some stuff that I lost in the fire in Arkansas, in Russellville, Arkansas. I'd love to go to, and it's kind of all on the way. Maple Motors is up in Tennessee, and I want to go look at the hot rods there and make a video of a place that makes videos, you know, a place that I watch videos from all the time. And then the gas station adventures. If you've never seen that, it's pretty funny. It is pretty cathartic to watch gas station adventures just humiliate thieves, because that's the best way to treat shitty people. If you humiliate them, you teach them what they should not want to do. Humiliation really does work. Often. When I was a kid, I was playing with matches and was fascinated by fire, and my cousins were like, hey, you're a pyromaniac. And I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm like, what's that? And they told me, and then from then on, I was like, oh, I don't want to be a pyromaniac. So I totally like made sure I wasn't too fascinated by fire. But I think it's a natural fascination, right? All humans are fascinated by fire, but it worked on me. Being humiliated, being called a name, made me want to quit that behavior. So, you know, anyway. Man, still, look at this. It's so dark, right? I can barely see anything, but look at how pretty it is on my camera. It's finally starting to get a little dark, right? Sky, almost done. Oh, anyway, I'm so stoked I got here before sunset and got to enjoy a little bit of daylight. I still may go down there. You know, the nice thing is, I still may go down there. The nice thing is, there's no sharks in the water, so I can go in there at night, even if it's murky, which I just can't do at home. That needs a muffler. And those hot tubs that I showed you earlier, I think I'm gonna get in that one maybe that guy was in. It'd also be like a little bit of a bath in a way. I do have a gallon of water and some soap. I can get all soaped up and rinse off right here next to my car. That might be nice, huh? A little parking lot shower after some time in a hot spring. Halfway across country, or 40%, maybe 35%, depending upon where I go. All right. Well, listen. Anyway, thanks for watching, you guys. It's really nice. But I hope I'm providing a service for you. If you don't know some of these cool places I've found, nothing makes me happier than showing these places off to you so that you, whoever you are, can come here yourself or go there yourself, or there's so many spots like this, and I'm always in search of new ones, and I imagine I'll find some stuff on this trip that becomes a new place I want to come back to and show off to you guys, right? So, but there's a couple up ahead that I can't wait to show you. The coast of Maine, and things that I discovered because I was on a bicycle. When you're just meandering on a bicycle, you can't avoid everything on the way. Like, you see everything. So pardon me, I got distracted. Anyway, yeah, so I really look forward to trying to find more cool places, learn more cool things about this country, show them off. Oh, another thing that would be cool, and is all these videos that my home movies that my grandpa made, right? I was visiting Great Salt Lake, and I noticed this property that's all closed up, but and then I noticed what I think is the place where my grandpa made home movies, where they were swimming in the Great Salt Lake and all that. So, in other words, it would be cool to make home movies now of the same places that my grandfather made home movies of. And someday when I learn how to do things, if I get some skills, some digital photography skills or video skills, I could make something cool where I show my grandpa's video and then my video or stuff like that. So yeah. And I just started taking a few pictures. I really need to do more of that. And, I figure I should be trying to take a lot of pictures so I have ammunition, things to use when I take this intro to digital photography class starting August 26th. How's this? I think I might have mentioned this already, but $115 for a plane ticket on Southwest from Oakland to Maui. Just $115. 2 free pieces of luggage and a seat the same. They're going to start, if you don't know this, they're going to start assigning seating at Southwest, but not until January. So anyway, that was pretty cool. All right. I'm totally rambling on. Thank you for putting up with me. Do no harm, do no crime. Tip 20%. And thanks for watching All Good Things and All Good Time. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Who knows what I'll do in the future. My brains are going to get scrambled pretty soon. And maybe I've been having there's no good place on the dash for this dash cam holder. So I'll try to maybe make it work somehow. Maybe it'll work a little bit. But I still need a better system on how to do that. Anyway, yeah. I have no skills. No video skills, except I know how to go to a beautiful place and turn the camera on. That seems to be pretty easy. So I hope to do more of that and then eventually get good at it, which will be a reason why I just have to travel cross country again. It's amazing. So as you may already know, I rode a bicycle across the United States 3 times in the summer of '89, '91, and '92. And then when the pandemic hit, I did it in a car for the first time, right? There and back, so now that's 5 times. And then I did it again with my kids right after the fire, so that's 6 and 7 times. And now I'm almost done, or I will be done with 8 and 9 pretty soon. 9 times across the United States. That's cool. I love it. I'm starting to recognize places and know places in the middle of the country and be like, oh yeah, I know this place. And that's just interesting and weird and cool. But yeah, I'd love to have reasons to have to do it some more, so that's cool. And what a fun thing to do when you live on an island, especially when half your town is gone, or the whole town's gone, but half of the west side's still there, right? But nevertheless, it leaves us with no place to go and nothing to do, and everything closes at 9 o'clock. So life just isn't super dynamic. You know, when you drive across the United States of America, that's dynamic. You see a lot of stuff. Everything's interesting all the time. But yeah, I drive with a smile. Literally, I'm just like, oh, look at this place. Look at that. Look at that. Like, oh. And then I wish I had a camera pointed forward more. I got to do more of that. I got to show you just the drive, the visuals of the drive going through the canyons in Utah. And I mean, it's impressive. It's impressive. Anyway, all right. Love you guys. Okay, enough of this. Have a great day. Now you know Pagosa Springs. It is so kick-ass. I hope you all have time in your life to visit Pagosa Springs and that your lungs can handle 8,000 feet. And if you're an athlete, come up here and train. All right, I'll shut up now. Have a great day. Aloha. Oh, wrong button. Okay. Okay, right button.